This is the last time I'm going to be planting anything in my house for a minute, okay? Oh, down here, y'all. Oh my gosh. I got some germination. I got some germination. Oh, look at the celery, you guys. How awesome. Look at the celery. That's I'm back. What's up, fam? I missed you guys so much. We are going to get some gardening and homesteading done today, and it feels good. I missed the first day of spring, but it is spring, y'all. It is the second day of spring. The sun is out, but it's still a little cool here. I must say, the sun will fool you if you walk out that door. You will need like a little light jacket, but once you start working, you probably won't need it. I don't know. Just saying. So if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to Tommy Bites Homestead. You're going to get gardening. You're going to get homesteading. I am homesteading in a suburban homestead setting. I'm outside of the city limits. That's why I'm suburban homesteading. But I have a lot of space, but I'm only homesteading and gardening in a small amount of space as to not take up my whole entire yard. That being said, if you want to grow, if you want to learn to grow, I don't know everything. But what I do know, I am willing to share, definitely. And what I don't know, if you ask me a question, I will find out for you. Or you can just Google it. But neither here nor there. We are about to drop some seeds today. I'm excited this second day of spring. Y'all, I could not believe I missed the first day of spring, but I did because I have a lot of stuff going on. And with that, I want to say thank you for your thoughts and your prayers for my husband, CJ, for my family, period. If you want to help us financially, you don't have to send any money. You just need to hit the like button. You just need to share a video, watch the video all the way through, watch some ads all the way through. That is how you can support our family here and not cost you anything but just a little bit of time. So now we are about to get some seeds dropped. We're going to go over what we're going to drop. Some of this stuff I've never grown before. I made a statement to myself, not a promise, because I don't do promises. I made a statement to myself. I want to grow more this year than I did last year, and things that I've never grown before. Don't know what they taste like, but I want to know what they taste like, but I want to know what it really tastes like. Sure, I can go buy it out the store, but do I want to buy it out the store and not know the real taste of what I am eating? Because you will find when you start gardening, the first thing I ever ate was a tomato. And I said, oh my God, this is not the same tomato that I've been buying out of the store. And I have been growing them ever since. So I encourage you, get started today. Start in a small space. Start where you are. Grow where you are. You don't have to have all the things that other people have. Use what you got and make it work for you. Do what you do, boo, okay? I thought I was recording and I wasn't. I'm over here having a whole hissy fit, y'all. I'm down here. I've already left from up here. Showed you all this stuff. This is collards. I don't know if it picked up or not. The things that didn't pick up was all of these are collards right here. I moved them out of the sun because that sun's going to make them do something crazy. Then these things down here, basil and whatnot, I moved those out of the sun because that's going to make them do something crazy. Then over here, we have the bachelor button. We have Brussels sprouts. We have beets. And we have radish, all of which needs to be planted out. Over here on the side, so this is basically my indoor garden tour. That's how I need to label it. Indoor garden tour. So these are peppers, jalapeno, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, see, I ran out of spoons, and Dollar General hasn't had any spoons in a while, and I didn't buy any more of the other labels. I gotta do better, y'all. I really, really do. But all of those are collards. Then I showed you these over here. Oh, what are these? Oh, these are bachelor buttons. These are bachelor buttons right here. That's very random, I know. So down here, y'all, oh my gosh, I got some germination. I got some germination. Although it is ashy. The soil is very, very ashy right here. But that's okay. We gonna moisten it up in a minute. I'm gonna flip y'all around and show y'all what I got there. Let me see. Do I have any germination? Ooh, I got some germination down here too. Let me show you. So first I need to open up my blinds back up. I really need to get some labels, y'all, especially if I'm using these things here, because it's hard for me to see what it is. But over here we have, this is lovage. There's no germination. This is echinacea. There's no germination. This is, if I'm not mistaken, borage. Yeah, this is borage. I do have some germination with the borage. And these, for me, these are just pretty flowers, but these are all things that you can eat, that you can use medicinally. So I really do want them to come up. Again, I have to moisten the soil, and I'm going to do that by pouring into the bottom of the pan. And then this right here is bergamot, or bergamot, or however you say it. And then over here we have, what is this? Oh, chamomile. So chamomile hasn't come up either. So none of these have come up except for the borage. And then over here we have a little bit of germination, as you can see in here. And this is, I have no idea because I scratched over it. I got to do a better job. I am sucking at this. I can't even read my own writing, y'all. What am I doing? Okay, I don't have any germination in anything else except for something that I don't know the name of. And then over here, I see some germination coming up over here. These are some cucumbers, pickling cucumbers at that. And I don't see any germination anywhere else. But what I am growing in these cups are, these are loofah seeds in here. We have crookneck squash, the regular squash. We have eggplant. We have, I think that's the other squash right there. Summer squash right here. And whatever this is. Oh, the butter crunch lettuce. Nothing has come up. Down here we have some growth on the beets. So we have more beets down here. The date that I did the celery on the 25th. And look at it. That's crazy. And today is, what's today's date? I don't know what today's date is, honestly. Well, no, that was March 25th. I don't know what date I planted that, but today's date is actually the 21st of March. So maybe a week or two ago, probably two weeks ago. This right here. Ooh, these are my Brad's Atomic tomato. Oh my gosh, only 2 germinated so far. I'm definitely going to make sure I moisten that, which it's not dry because I got that vermiculite on top of it. And then those are peppers back there. I already had those. Over here, we have our watermelons and pumpkins and stuff like that. So we don't have any germination yet for that one. And for this one, what's this one? Oh, these are cosmos. I got 3 cosmos that come up. But none of the pumpkins and stuff have come up yet. And that may be because this room, I haven't been having the heat on in here. So that might be it. I may take those out and put this whole tray in the house. And I guarantee you it'll probably germinate if I put it under just a little small light. And then over here we have cherry tomatoes, leeks, more tomatoes, green zebra tomatoes, asparagus, and I'm not seeing any germination in any of this stuff. Ground cherry, and you have Clemson. Oh, these are okra back here. So nothing with those over here. And then these over here, I really need to plant these out, but I got to get that bed together because look, this is dry. These are going to die. Okay, so let's go over what we are going to be planting today. And y'all, this is the last day I'm going to be planting anything for a while. Unless honestly, yeah. This is the last time I'm going to be planting anything in my house for a minute. Okay, if I need to replace a seed that's not doing well that I've already put outside as a start, or you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to drop the seed direct. Okay, that's just how it's going to be. In this container right here, I am going to be doing my microgreens. Sorry, it's trash day, y'all. So this soil is moist, and I'm going to sit this in a container, you know, probably one of these right here, these silver trays right here with some water. So I'm just going to, well, if I can get it open, here we go. Lightly put some of these seeds. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little small layer of soil over it so that I don't disturb the seeds that I just did. So that is done, just that quick. We have done the microgreens. Doesn't take that long. Now over here, I have my knife so that I can open up. I'm about to do these double yield cucumbers right here. I need to get my nails done. We're going to do the same thing. And I like these bags right here because they keep the seeds from getting wet, but at the same time, they be hard to get into. Even after you done cut it open, they be hard to get into. Okay, so I think y'all already know what cucumber seeds look like. Again, the soil is already moist. I already saved myself and y'all the time of, well, I saved y'all, I didn't save myself, of going ahead on and putting the soil in here. What I'm doing is I have the soil in, but you see, I didn't fill it all the way up to the top. I don't want to do that because when I start adding water and all that stuff, you're going to have it running out. So I'm going to just put a few. Ooh, that's more than a few, child. That's about seasoul. Anyway, we have the seeds in there, and these are the cucumbers. We got them done. And we are going to get our sugar snow peas done as well. I usually open from the bottom, but y'all, I'm just so ready to go outside. I'm just so ready to go outside. So this is what these are looking like right here. That's what these are. I'm just going to go ahead and drop these on top of the soil. I'm going to add soil to the top of these, or either I'm going to push them down in order to cover them, and then I will water them off camera. No need to worry on camera. You just want to wet it enough to get that seed to germinate. So I already planted some, I keep forgetting how to say this, nasturtiums. I keep forgetting how to say nasturtiums, y'all. Anyway, I'm going to put some more in. I just want some more, even though the ones that I have haven't germinated, because I got to water all this stuff. There's no need for me to show y'all me watering all of this stuff. So we got nasturtiums in. I've already labeled the containers. I'm going to do another cup with these mixed flowers right here. Yeah, the cups are labeled, even though sometimes I cannot read my own writing. And I'm just going to lightly sprinkle some over that. So now these are marigolds. This is my first time this season planting the marigolds, so I'm looking so forward to the marigolds. Now some people say marigolds don't keep pests away in their garden. I can't say it keeps pests away in my garden or not. I just like looking at them. So if they work, they work. If they don't, they're working for me because they're beautifying the garden. They're bringing in your pollinators, which was what that other one was that I showed y'all. The pollinator mix was this one right here. This is a pollinator mix. So whatever can bring in what it can bring in, I'm okay with that. So these are the marigolds. I have to make sure I already wrote on it. And when these grow, you can save your own marigold seeds. I just did not save anything last year. So here are the marigold seeds on top. And that's all we are planting for today. So when I come back, we will be outside. I'm so busy trying to get out this door, y'all, that I forgot to do my tree collars. And these are the main ones that I really want and need to grow. Now, these tree collars, which most things in your garden can come back if you overwinter them, okay? These tree collars are one of them that will come back for sure. But most things, if you, not your beans or anything like that now, but most things will come back if you overwinter them. Like, I've seen some people do tomatoes. I have done peppers before with overwintering, which means I'm just keeping them alive overwintering. I'm, you know, cutting off the leaves, bringing them indoors. But before I bring anything indoors, I change out the soil. So definitely, if you're bringing it inside your home, change the soil out. But if you have a greenhouse or something like that, you ain't got to worry about changing the soil out. Just cut the leaves off and put it in your greenhouse. But never bring outside soil into your house. You're going to create an issue that you don't even want. So let's look at what these look like, because they are very, very tiny. And I got these from Project Tree Collard, projecttreecollard.org. And she has a YouTube. She also has a Instagram. And on YouTube, I don't know if she's monetized yet. I saw a video where she said she wanted to get monetized, but that could have been an older video that she was talking about. So these seeds are very, very tiny. I don't want to waste them, so I'm going to be standing right over here. I'll just bring you closer because I don't want to waste them. Here we are getting the seeds in hand. And these are mixed, because these are actually different colors. So these are mixed tree collars. I didn't just get one variety rather. I got a bunch of different. I don't know if you can see the color in there, but the color is different for all of them. Variety is going to be. I just know I will have tree collars prayerfully. If I can get them in my. Oh, one went already in there, so that's why I said I'm gonna put my hands over here. I think I put about 5 in there. I'm gonna get. I got about 2 more under my nail. Okay. Because I don't want to lose all of these.
Right now I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room.
Do get a little sun. I can't take it with the cataracts and stuff. While I'm supposed to be having that cataract surgery on April 1st, I probably won't end up having it because I got some bills that's due that I gotta pay. This should have been up because it's only gonna be up now for like a few hours before I have to shut it back down, close it up. I'm trying not to tie it in a knot like I did the other night. So I still have to weed all of this stuff right here. I'll probably get to this stuff Sunday because tomorrow we have something we have to do and I might not get to it. Today is Friday, the 21st. These over here are like peppers and stuff. They look really, really good. They've had a feeding already for the week, so you can see the stem starting to thicken up on some of them. These are more peppers down here. Then over here, we have bell pepper. So that's bell pepper. Move this over, because honestly, it's not getting any light. This is a blueberry right here. And a little bit of cold got to it. As you can see, a little bit of frost got to it, y'all, but hopefully it'll be okay. This one over here is a jalapeno. These are more jalapenos. And then these are the tomatoes that I'm growing in zone 7. I guess you could say 7B, 7AB in the mountains of North Carolina. outside. That's the first time I've ever done that. I'm proud of myself for trying something that people say you cannot do. So remember that. Your garden, your yard, your rules. Here's another tomato down here and over there. So here are the peach trees. Both of them are now having blooms on them. It's absolutely beautiful. Blooms that are all over both of these peach trees. This tree still, like I said, I don't know if this tree right here is going to produce for me this year like it did last year. I honestly feel like it is dead. You see that? You can do that and it's like this, no green to it. It's totally dead, it seems like. But I am going to scratch this part just to see if there's any green. So the tree itself is dead, right? But why is it that I have new branches coming out of the same part of the tree? How? And I know it's a way that you can do this. I don't know how to do it though, where you, like, do I cut the whole tree? Because this looks like a whole node, like maybe they grafted this. Hold on. Paper out of my way. Like they grafted this tree right up in here, right? So this is actually growing out of the tree that's dead. How can I say this and plant this and have it grow into a tree? Get in the comments, please, and let me know, because this part is still active, but the rest of the tree where I scratch, as you can see, there's no green at all in there. And then we have this tree here, which is the apple tree that I'm about to scratch. So if I pop this from the apple tree, it's completely dead right here. But now I'm about to scratch it. Deepen it. I don't see any green. So the apple is gone. Possibly the pear is gone. I may be able to graft these here. I'm gonna have to watch some videos and see how you do it, because you got the plum tree is fine. At least some of the branches anyway. These have some flowers on them, green. And now we are going to walk over to where our 5-gallon containers are, where we planted the cabbage at. It's a little more shade over here. Sun's not that bad on my eyes over here, and it's a little cool over here. So definitely the cabbage should do okay over here. And the collards, cabbage and collards are over here. Strawberries are over here, and I also did lettuce seeds over here. Okay, so since my husband's been sick, I haven't been over here, so I don't know what's happening over here. But what I can see off bat, this is where I sowed the lettuce. And as you can see, the lettuce is coming in. Look how ashy my hands are. And the lettuce is coming in. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And then over here, now remember, I had strawberries in here too, so I would not be surprised if down the road a strawberry would pop out or something. But over here, we also have strawberries that overwintered outside, just covered up. And then over here, we have in here. So all in the back is cabbage. Then over here, ooh, this one's really gaining some ground. This is a broccoli. So this broccoli is looking good, because they were kind of buried underneath the straw. So the fact that they're poking out tells me that I am doing okay. More broccoli here. More broccoli here. And I thought I had collards over here, so I don't have any collards over here, which is going to have to change, because I do have this bucket and 2 more buckets upstairs. So I definitely can put some collards over here as well, because this area stays nice and cool. It has some sun, as you can see, but for the most part you get a good breeze over here, etc. But I am very happy to see that the lettuce is coming out. I like that. Now, let's go over to the main garden, which is on this side of the property. Let me get my stand, because I do have my collard seeds in my pocket in case I need to plant some over here. So I haven't added any more soil to this stuff in the front yet. I haven't really been out here, you guys. So I don't know if anything came up from the seeds that I planted or whatever. At least a little noise, that dog comes barking. Okay, so everything's dry. Definitely need to water, but it's supposed to rain Sunday. But I'm gonna go ahead and water today because everything is super duper dry. Yet it rained just the other day, if I'm not mistaken. So over here, this is a weed. So we're going to just take that weed on out. This is a weed, but this is not. So these over here are my broccoli. And if you notice from those other broccoli leaves, you can kind of tell the leaves of a broccoli. I'm getting a little better at it. Not quite, but I'm getting there. So that one's still good. That one's still good. I had one here where you see this stuff. So obviously that didn't produce. I should have brought broccoli seeds out here, but that's okay. I'll come back. This one's doing okay. I just need to maneuver the soil around it so it can stand up more. Let's see. Definitely gotta get these nails done. And I had, is this something? Yep, that's what's left. This little tiny broccoli right here. And this is a weed. And over here in this bed, these are collards. So I can see I don't have anything out here, y'all. So guess what I'm about to do? I only have one that survived, and it's barely hanging on. And this is a cabbage. This is a cabbage. So the cabbage is all I got left. Is that one over here. But I have so many on the other side, so it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is just put collards over here. What's the whole purpose of having it? I'll go down the line here. Cover like that. This is my compost, which I probably will turn that one, not today, but I might just mess with that one today. This is the chicken. This is the rabbit. And this is grown up tremendously, so I'm definitely gonna have to weed all of this whole bed out. And then over here, I did drop some seeds, but I'm not seeing anything. I need to pull out here. That is where I had my trowel. But we're gonna pull the weed out. I don't see where any seeds have come up. Because in the center, I did have, I did see something there, but I don't know if that's something I put there or something from last year, because I know that it's going to be tomatoes popping up in all of these beds, because I had tomatoes in all of these beds, and some of them composted in place. So I'm probably going to get some volunteer tomatoes. I'm looking for weeds. I'm not really seeing a lot, so that is a plus, because I did a whole lot of digging in these beds. I put bush beans in the center of all of the beds, like 3 bush beans here, there, and over there. Let's see. Oh, no, that's a piece of see anything. Oh yeah, there's something, but I don't know if that's my bean or what. But we're gonna see, because that could just be a grass root that's gotta get watered. So I'm gonna water all of these beds. I did the same thing over here, put some bush beans over here as well. I also put some other items in here. Let me show you. So I did try to label a little bit as to what I put where, because I'm not going to remember anything. I did plant some carrots over here. I even planted carrots along in that second bed over there. I don't see anything coming up yet. But over here, and I had planted some black-eyed peas because I read that it does help with your soil nitrogen. So this over here is kohlrabi. Okay, so we had green kohlrabi here. We had purple. It's all blown over, but purple kohlrabi is going to pop up somewhere up in here. Carrots over here. A couple of, I think, bush beans in the middle of this bed too. And I know I planted something over here, but I can't remember what. But guess what, y'all? Whatever I planted, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that video because I don't see my tag. Where is my tag? Oh, radish. Because it don't take that long for radish to come up. So these are radish over here. See this? This is radish coming up all the way down the line here. And I didn't really plant anything in here. Maybe a black-eyed pea bean, and also maybe I planted a radish. I can't remember. I don't think I did, because this is going to be my squash bed. And then over here, this was that collard green that I was telling y'all about. I was like, and this thing lasted all winter. I just, took it on out, but I don't think it's any good. I just said, okay, I'll leave it there and cover up the roots, because the roots were like being exposed. I mean, the roots was like deep. So I'm like, I don't know. It might do something. It might not do nothing. But I really haven't planted in here yet. And my intent is to plant those collard green trees over here also. But I didn't bring those out. And then over up in here, I planted carrots. That much I do remember. Let's see. Yep. Right here is carrots that I planted in here. So y'all, thank y'all for being here. There's going to be everything that I mentioned that you didn't see me do on camera, I'm about to do right now. I'm about to water and all of that. And I may leave y'all with me watering it in time lapse or something like that. But for the most part, you know how to water your garden. You need to definitely make sure your garden don't be as dry as mine. Okay, as dry as these hands right here. But thank y'all for coming in and walking through the indoor garden and the outdoor garden and what is to come. I know it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful garden. I want you guys to get out there and grow as much as you can with the space that you have and with the finances that you have as well. I'm not even feeling these beds. Look, they've dropped down because we did hugelculture with our beds, meaning we took the deep beds that we have here and we put wood in it, we put compost in it, we put leaves in it, and then we put topsoil, and then we put the other soil on top of that, and it was all the way to the top. But this is how much is composted down. I'm not adding to that. I'm not this year, not right now. I will do it in the fall. Right now money is tight and I just want to grow, so that's what we're going to do. All you need is about 6 inches to 8 inches to grow, and drop that seed and get it going. So see y'all in the next video. Hit that like, share the video out if you got anything from it or you just enjoyed it. I appreciate you being here. Let me know down in the comments below. Put that purple heart in there. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you, but God truly loves you more. He created only one you. Be the very best you that you could be, and go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on Tommy Bites Homestead. I'll call you.
Summer is always surprising me in just a bit. It's mid-July, then it's gone, and I haven't moved on. Summer is always confusing me, honestly. it's getting old. I've said so many times, when summer comes around, I'll be ready for the ride. I'll be ready this time. I'll be ready for it all. But then suddenly it's fall.
Yeah, some of this.
Summertime, summertime, when I found myself out. Better off than last year. This time I'll be fine, I promise.
Y'all see that? No eggs in there, right? They saw some tell me about where they lay. Why are all the eggs over there by that door? Don't want her near my camera. So, yeah, all the eggs are over here. I'm like, they didn't lay? So now they're back to laying over here.